Okay, welcome back. This is MTG Buddha again. I've got a little mailbag video. This is all stuff I got off of eBay here recently. These all came from different sellers, and then these stacks came from the same sellers. So this one came from someone that I got. It was a Tom Glavine, and it's a silver, so it's the uncommon. I've been really enjoying the Topps Finest because I didn't really open Topps Finest. This was around the time I got out of cards for a while, so I didn't really open these sets. So I've been picking up some of these, and I've been trying to pick up the ones with the pill on them, so that way if there's damage I can peel them off and try to get good grades on them. Characters that people collect is who I'm trying to get, is like players like Braves players, more or less. If I find Bo Jackson or somebody else like that I liked, I might pick those up. Most of these I'm picking up. These are mostly all basically just for my personal collection. There's one or two cards that might not, but this one right here is definitely for the PC. So hopefully it looks pretty good after I get the peel off of it and I can get a good grade on it for my collection. This I got from a guy. I'm trying to get good grades on a bunch of Dale Murphy cards for my PC. This looked pretty well centered. It's a little bit off, but not bad. I think if the condition looks good enough, it might be good enough to get a 9. But the guy also sent me this Raleigh Fingers, which I didn't purchase, but it's like super off center top to bottom. But still, it was cool. He tossed that in just because. But like I say, it was really off center, so it's not something I would think about grading. But yeah, this one's a little off center here on this side, but it does look pretty good on the back. The back looks pretty well centered up all the way around for the most part. Maybe a slight angle to the cut on going this way, which I think is what this possibly is here. I think it's slightly angled this way as well. But this one I'm hoping to send in if everything else looks good. The corners and all look pretty good in here. I haven't really inspected these yet, but hopefully I can send this off and maybe get a 9 on it for my personal collection. This right here I got. This one might be one that I would resell. I don't really have a lot of Jeters, but like I saw this one, I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool, and I like Finest, so I've been digging on the Finest cards from the 90s, so I was like, you know what, we'll grab that too. I got it for a decent price. I think I only paid like $2 or $3 for it. It's not a refractor or anything, it's just a common of the Topps Finest, but still it was kind of cool. It was a Jeter, so I decided I'd grab it. And then this one I got. This one is, it's just a Peyton Manning, and you know, I like Peyton Manning. Who doesn't like Peyton Manning? But like it came in like this really orange looking top loader that I haven't actually pulled the card out yet to see what it looks like. So it's kind of hard to tell what kind of condition the card's in when it's in one of those faded top loaders. But yeah, so I figured I'd get it. It didn't look like that in the picture, but I think a lot of this damage might just be on that peel. So I think if I pull that protective layer off, it might be okay. And if this comes back like a 9, I'll probably just keep it in my collection. If it came back a 10, I'd probably sell it. But if it comes back a 9, I'll keep it in my collection because, like I say, who doesn't like Peyton Manning? So this right here all came from the same seller. I managed to get all of these for 99 cents each, and then he combined the shipping. And the centering looked really good. That other one I had a while ago, this one, the centering looks even better on this one. Slightly off this way, but not too bad. And on the back it looked pretty good. It's a little off this way again, but I think this one might get me a 9. I'm going to inspect them, whichever one I think is the best of this set. I think I got another one in this stack here. Whichever one looks the best is the one I'll send in to get graded for my personal collection. And then since I was bidding on stuff from him, his shipping was like $4 or $5, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna bid on a few things and get him to combine them. So I wound up bidding on 5 things, and he did combine them, so it was a pretty good deal. I wound up getting them all for 99 cents each. So, but this Ricky Henderson looked pretty centered up, and like I say, I mean, the back looked pretty centered. There's a little bit of a fisheye like right there, but other than that, it looked pretty good. It's something I'd consider get graded. I do like Ricky Henderson. And Pete Rose, I think he'll eventually make the Hall of Fame. I do think there's some damage down here. I couldn't tell in the picture if there was damage on that part of the card, and it looks like there is. So it's probably not something I would get graded. But the centering looked really good. The picture I couldn't tell. It looked like there might be damage, but I couldn't tell if it was just the sleeve. And still, if I pull it out, it might just be the sleeve, but I think it looks like it's the card. So, but yeah, still, I figured I'd give it a shot. 99 cents, not too bad. Same with this. It has Nolan Ryan on it, Steve Carlton, Tom Seaver, all Hall of Famers. So 3 Hall of Famers on one card. Looks centered up pretty good on the front. Centering's a little off on the back, but still, it's got Nolan Ryan on it, 99 cents. I thought I'd take a shot. And then this also has Dale Murphy. It looked pretty centered up. Top to bottom's a little bit off, but not much. Should be in the 60-40 range. The back is a little off going this way and maybe a hair this way. So probably wouldn't get me a 10 even if the edges and everything are good. But like I say, I'll have to inspect it. But this one right here, I bought around close to 30 things from this guy. And I think every single one of them are Dale Murphy cards. He had a ton of them in his store. And I just went through and picked all the Dale Murphys that I wanted. And he did a really good job shipping. I'm going to have to find out who did this. And I'm definitely going to check his store out and buy more stuff from him. He sent everything, like there was about 3 cards in each one of these. He sent like 3 cards in each of these card savers. And he had them taped, like used painter's tape to tape them up. And then he had them all inside these taped together to make sure they were safe. And like it was in a bubble wrapper. And it was the kind of mailing that I do when I ship things out. And I was like, I appreciate that. So yeah, I will definitely buy from this guy again. I'm gonna have to look and see who he was, but this one right here was in one by itself. It's one of the big Bowman cards, so he didn't put anything else in with it. But like I say, I'm trying to get the highest grades I can on a bunch of Dale Murphys for my personal collection. So I just went through and picked out stuff. He looked like a lot of his stuff was in decent shape. So I just went through and picked out a bunch of these. We're just gonna kind of roll through them so you can see what I got. But yeah, this one is one I'd never seen before. It's like a Drake's Big Hitters. I guess it's like some kind of hot dog thing from somewhere. So I thought that was kind of cool. Here's a Kmart. I actually remember having this card when I was younger. But it looked like it was pretty good. There's a upper deck. And then there's just some, Fleers and Donrusses and things like that throughout here. Tops, unfortunately he's in a Phillies uniform there. But if I'm going to collect all the Dale Murphy cards, I unfortunately will have to collect a few Philly cards, which hurts. But this one actually looks pretty good centering wise. I'm going to have to check it out. It's a little off, like a little bit off, like thin here compared to there and thin here compared to there. But I think it's still within a 9 range. Except for the back might knock it into an 8. But like it looked in really good shape from what I could tell. But like I say, I was just going through and looking at his stuff and trying to find some stuff that I could maybe send in to get graded for Dale Murphy collection, that I'm doing. And then this one again, a little off center, not too bad. The back's pretty decent on it. But like I say, I got 3 of these that I got in the mail. I'm going to go through them, check them out. But yeah, I just basically went through and found a bunch of Dale Murphy cards that he had in his shop and ordered them and got them all from the same guy. This one looks centered up pretty good, except top to bottom's a little off, and it's a little off same way this way. So, but yeah, like I say, I just went through and picked out a whole bunch of Dale Murphy cards from him, and I was really impressed with his shipping. He had 100% rating and had sold tons of stuff, so I figured he would do a good job, so I bought a bunch of stuff from him. And like I say, I'm definitely going to look and see who he was, and I will definitely purchase more stuff. I might actually go in and see who it is and add like a little label to the video with the username on eBay that I purchased those from. But yeah, he shipped them in card savers, had them like packed up really well. Everything was penny sleeved, and, just really good shipping job, the type of shipping job that I like to do when I ship stuff out. I try to ship things the way I would like to receive them. And so that's what I feel like this guy did. So I'll probably add his name at some point in here so you can check his shop out as well. But if you've liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you click like and subscribe. Come back and watch more videos, and we're going to be doing some more openings and stuff. But I will be moving sometime in the next couple weeks. So I'm going to be doing a lot of packing and things like that. So might not be as many videos for the next couple weeks, but once I get moved, there will definitely be more videos coming back out, and there should be more releases coming after I get moved as well, as the baseball season starts. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Click like, subscribe, and come back for more. Thanks.